Hello and welcome to The Forest. I figured with Sons of the Forest slated to release in a couple of months, I wanted to finally go in and play this before that comes out. And this is one of my favorite creepy survival games that I've ever played. In this, we're going to be playing as a man who's crashed on an island or something or somewhere, and he has to try to survive and find his missing son. This is a phenomenal game. Kind of like Subnautica, I'm going to try to cut out the parts that are boring, but this is really good and really fucking creepy, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's go ahead, let's do a new game. Full disclosure, I've beaten this probably like 5 times, so it's been a little while, so like over a couple years since I've beaten it, but this is not going to be a blind playthrough, just so you guys are aware. So let's do let's go ahead, let's just do it on a normal difficulty, because obviously, you know, it's harder versions, or we can have no enemies and stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about doing any of that, I just want to get a normal game. And let's go see how this goes, because this is a frickin' blast to play. I think I started playing this when it like first released on Steam. It was like the alpha 0.01 or something. Hey there, kiddo. What do we got there? This is for Timmy. Oh, hey, look. It's a survival guide. Nice. What do we got?
We are now crossing a zone of turbulence. Please return to your seats and keep your seatbelts fastened.
Yeah, we got our little, like, TV dinner stuff. Oh, that's not good.
Flight attendants and cabin crew, please.
I think we just lost a wing. It's okay, Timmy. It's alright, buddy. Take a breather. Yeah, shit. If we just lost a wing, we are in a bad fucking spot. Holy shit. Also, isn't this where you're supposed to, like, go tuck your head down beneath your legs and kiss your ass goodbye? Okay. Hey, asshole. I need you to take a step away from my kid right now. Yeah, look, we're all covered in blood and shit. Okay. Boy, I hope those aren't all gashes and stuff. Oh yeah, and then we got that stuff. Alright, so here we are. Low energy, find some to eat, hungry, low energy, eat and rest, and hungry. But looks like flight attendant may have gotten murdered by that guy, but here we are. Actually, let me lower the DPI settings on my mouse a little bit. It might be a little bit easier. Yeah, and that's pretty much all the introduction that we get. We are very much being thrown into the thick of things here. Yeah, first thing I need to do, I need to sweep this plane for stuff, because this plane is actually full of some pretty useful damn items. Mainly medical, but hello, there we go. Okay, so I have a passenger manifest. Yeah, here we are. So we actually have... Oh, actually, can I like pull this up at all? Yeah, you can. But you can see one is there. Our name is Eric LeBlanc. And then, yeah, right above us is, I think, T. LeBlanc. I think our kid's name is Timmy. But yeah, there's actually like a little side story thing that we can do where we try to find everybody else who was on the plane. I've personally never bothered, but could be an interesting little side story. But yeah, here we are. We are now stuck. Now, there's a couple of benefits to having played the hell out of this game before, and it'll kind of be the same benefits we got out of the Subnautica playthrough. It means that there will be a lot less blind wandering. And I have a couple of places that I can think of that I'd like to sort of settle down. I guess we'll have to go see. But right now, there's a whole bunch of these things. These are like extra suitcases and stuff that I really, really want to go ahead and explore and check out. Because these are going to have some more really handy items, especially early on. Or they're going to have some items that are not so useful, like a tennis ball. And there's also going to be, as we just saw, a little bit of glitches, because this was made by a small indie team. So obviously I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be floating off the log there. Can I? Okay, I can't even open that one because it's glitched out. Yeah, so obviously we're going to come across a lot of little things like that in the game. Comes with the territory again. Nothing we can really do about it. But let's go see. Do I know approximately where we are? Because if I can get a good bearing, I'll kind of show off where I want. Oh. Okay, this is actually good and bad. So, we're not alone out here. Now, obviously, for those of you who maybe are more familiar with this game, you might know what's kind of waiting for us. But for those of you who aren't, there's something else out here. We're not alone on this island. We're not alone in this area. I really need to kill that lizard because that's one of the food sources, but I guess that lizard just fucked off. Anyway, the thing that's out here, the creatures in the woods, they actually like to hang out near where the plane is. That's one of the things that triggers them. The problem, of course, is that where I want to go is basically if we follow this little river up, that's where I want to kind of settle down. And that's a little bit of a big deal because, yeah, those things are going to be a pain in the ass. That's going to be a real pain in the ass, actually, because if they're there, roving patrols and such can actually, like, there's a better chance of them finding me. Now, there is also another good option, too, and it's right across the river. That little outlet there is actually a halfway decent spot. Give me 1 second, I need to go kill a bunny. Damn. Alright, killing the rabbits is actually surprisingly difficult until you have some better gear. Yeah, you know what I'll probably try to do? Oh, and yes, we can swim and we can go under the water. Just so you guys are aware, you never ever can see clearly under the water. It's impossible, which makes it really, really tedious for some of the other stuff. But yeah, what I think I might do is I might actually try to build a base over here, like a smaller one. And then what I'll... Thank you, game. Want to get this so I can start building up my food supply. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'll try to do that, and then I might make like another camp over across the water here. Then that way, if my other base gets destroyed or something like that, it might be okay. Yeah, I'll have to go ahead and see, but like I was saying early on, I don't want to... I have no intention of, like, subjecting you guys to the whole base building process. I might show off a tiny little bit of how it works, or I might, like, lay down the foundations, but... Oh yeah, look, you notice in the bottom left, I kind of ignored this for a second. Press B to open my survival book, so this is actually how things work. So, if I hit my inventory, I can combine things here to make items. So like this here, I just made myself a spear. And if I were to attach... I think it's... what do I need? I think I need like some small rocks or something like that. You can actually make like an upgraded version of that. You can actually have it with like a pointy tip to it. Oh, hello, Bambi. Hey, buddy. So, the funny thing is that the deer are actually idiots, which is about par for the course in this game. I don't want to murder Bambi, but at the same time, I kind of need to, for a couple of reasons. First, oh, and yes, I can in fact carry Bambi's head around with me. Why would I want to? No idea, but yeah, oh yeah, so the reason I want that, though, is because I can actually combine the deer skin with other stuff to get more items. So, like, I have 8 sticks. I think right now I can only carry a max of 10. But I think if I combine deer skin, I can make, like, a better stick bag. Or if I combine rabbit skin, I can make a better rabbit bag. Or I think it's like a stone bag or something like that. So yeah, they give us a good incentive to do that. But what I really want is this island here. This is where I want to end up. This island I want to end up on for a couple of reasons. One, it has a slight bit of water separation. And two, that coast over there, you can actually see, currently has a turtle on it. This is a infinite spawning ground for turtles, and what the turtles are is that you have to actually kill them and you have to harvest the shells to make a water catcher. And because this is a survival game, and you can see in the bottom right I have a little water thing, that is a really damn useful item. Now the problem, of course, is that A, killing these things is really tough, and B, because they're infinite, eventually they just kind of get in the way. Well, so I guess I should say, they're infinite in the sense of, oh shit. I can't carry more meat. Well, alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna really quickly make ourselves a drying rack here. And... Yep, there we go. So you can actually kind of see how this works. So that's how the building works. You just select an item, you put it down. You know, in this case, like, we can rotate them, we can change them around and all that, but not really that useful. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna try to, I think, make that island over there a base. But in the meantime, I actually want to try to explore a bit. But first things first, I kind of want to get my baseline set up here. I want to get a little bit of supplies, I want to get like a food and water thing set up. Just so this way, because it will periodically rain. This way, if I end up in a bad spot, I'm not going to be totally screwed. And yeah, let's get one more of these little guys. So, let's go explore a bit. I was trying to think if we want to go left or right. You know, let's actually go off to the right, because that way is actually a biome that gets more and more dangerous as the game goes on. For a whole number of reasons. Namely, because it's cold. It's actually like straight up a snow biome. Which you can imagine is a little bit of a problem for me. Because right now, we're just a dude wearing nothing but a t-shirt and sneakers. And jeans. So if we go to an area that's really cold, I think it's implied that this is in Canada? It actually might even be outright stated, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's in, if it is in Canada, I mean, obviously Canada's just frickin' cold, and especially depending on the season. Kinda hard to tell. Looks like this could be like spring or early fall maybe, but still. I mean, even in a place like that, even in the summer at nighttime, it can get damn cold. Yeah, so just kind of go explore a bit. Let's go see what we can find. Hello. I thought I just heard... Oh, that's a squirrel. Okay, oops. Well, you know what? Actually, killing the squirrels is also good, because you can harvest them for meat, although I think the squirrels don't drop anything useful. The rabbits, however, I do want to try to kill. Because the rabbits are going to give me some fur. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's right, and then we can even harvest out a whole bunch of this stuff here. There we go. Yeah, let's take out the poor bunnies. Let's see. Yeah, full disclosure too, you guys, you don't like seeing animals die? This is probably going to be a very not fun experience for you. Because I'm gonna have to murder a whole lot of them. It gets even worse when you start trapping the rabbits too, because I think you like straight up pick them up and break their necks or something like that. Like, it's really rough. Oh, here we go. Alright, so this is something that we really frickin' want. Blueberries. Now, blueberries are probably one of the best food sources that we can get our hands on, because they restore both hydration and they restore food. And they give us a little bit of energy. I think the only caveat to them is that they don't work for... Let's see, what is this? Oh, hang on. That's right, rabbit skin isn't for that. Rabbit skin is actually a berry collector. Yeah, the only thing they don't do is I don't think they restore our health. We have to eat like more dense foods like the meats and stuff for that, but no, here we go. So, since I went ahead and I managed to kill a couple of rabbits, I can now just start carrying around extra berries, which would be really frickin' handy. And I think I was talking about it earlier, the plants and stuff that you're just seeing me like pick up the entirety of, what those are actually good for is you can make mixes out of them. So I can combine those with other items to make like a healing herb, or I think there's something that can give me... I think it fixes my energy, which is that blue bar on the bottom right. So yeah, how that kind of works, and here I'll give you a little contrast. The light blue bar is my current stamina, which as you see depletes, and then the dark blue bar to the outside is actually... What is that? That's my max stamina pool, if I recall right. So yeah, obviously if that depletes down, I'm just never going to be able to actually, like, run. I'll constantly be screwed. So, you know how I said that there's something on the island? that something on the island likes to leave these things around. They are basically totems. They are totems that are a very good reminder to get the hell away from the area. And there we are. That's actually... yeah, and here's another example. As you can see, some of the people who didn't die in the crash, or maybe some of the corpses that were of the people who didn't die in the crash, they had a little bit of a rough time. Yeah, and then there's these things here. There's these little totems and shit. I think destroying them actually might make the enemies a little bit more aggressive down the road. It just kind of depends. But at the same time, I want to destroy them because these things are fucking savages. But yeah, here we are. So the things that are on the island are some sort of natives. They're some sort of tribe, for lack of a better phrase, without spoiling any of the story. Hello. There we go. Yeah, you can actually change outfits in the game. I forgot about that. If you will occasionally pick up outfits and we can wear them. It doesn't really do anything for us. I don't think like wearing one thing, you know, makes it easier for me to survive in the cold or easier to swim or whatever. I think it's purely aesthetic. But yeah, so those kind of structures, there's a whole bunch of their camps all over the island, and that is what we have to worry about, because it's also not just the native tribe. There's... well, you know, without spoiling anything, I'll just say there's far worse out there. The other kind of cool thing, too, that I really like about this is that there's actually not just the native, like, remnants, I guess, for lack of a better phrase, out here. There's also there's a whole bunch of stuff. This area has been explored before. People have tried to go here. And as you can imagine, in a place that has crazy cultists, crazy tribesmen and such... this area was not exactly inclined to react nicely to them. Sorry, Bambi, need to gut you there a little bit. There we go. Now, what can I make with a couple of deer skins? Yeah, there we go. So I could make a water skin if I had a rope. I can make a warm suit, but I need a whole bunch of furs. Or I could make myself a spear bag, which I don't really care to do right now. But alright, so I'll try to keep an eye out for a rope so I don't have to fabricate it. Hello. Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. So, there's little collectible items all throughout the game, and what we can do with them... I think there's like 5 or 6, but they actually give you a special item. I've only ever gotten 1 or 2 pieces of it. I've never bothered to assemble it, but we'll have to go ahead and see. But, in the meantime, looks like a cave, doesn't it? And you can see there was a Bible down there. Don't worry, the stuttering is just because this is a whole other area. So it will always stutter there. That's just going to be the nature of the game. But yeah, these are the caves, and these are the underground homes of the tribe. That startled the hell out of me, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, the tribe really likes to live down here. And you can see that they brought stuff. So they brought like one of the chairs from the plane. There is actually a section here that we can climb, but I need a special axe. And yeah, you know, let's actually take a look here. So if I go into this, there is a to-do list. So you have to find Timmy, set up a camp, find a way to climb the walls, find the plane passengers, and we have to explore a cave, which is really nice. That didn't used to be here. And it looks like somebody's gathering up collections of limbs, which is not good. And here we are. So, looks like some of these poor fuckers got murdered. Yeah, they had a little bit of a rough time of it. And it's only really going to get worse. The heck, what is... oh, it's like a little toy, it looks like. Ooh, hello. Okay. Yeah, so in addition to there being a food and water system, there is actually also a cold mechanic. So if I were to go for like a big swim and get myself dunked and it's nighttime, I actually will start freezing to death. Oh, and yes, there is also a block mechanic in the game. It's not exactly the most useful thing in the world, but it's worth knowing about. Hello, pile of skulls, and Hello, lots of bullshit underwater. Yeah, I don't really want to go down there and explore yet. I don't have the gear, I don't have the stuff. I don't have faith in my ability to survive that right now. What I do have faith in, though, is stealing people's watches, because a little bit of a kleptomaniac, and because watches are damn useful down the road. So let's get the hell out of here. I want to get my ass out of here. I want to try to get a little bit of stuff done before it turns to night. So yeah, that's sort of a brief introduction of sorts to the forest. It's really just going to get more and more difficult as time goes on, and I'm really looking forward to it because I frickin' love this game. Like, I will be playing Sons of the Forest when it releases. It'll really just be a question of whether or not you guys want to see it recorded or not. I plan to, but I guess we'll have to go ahead and see how this is. I know a lot of people weren't really big fans of the Subnautica series either. Okay. Now, I also think I need to be careful. I think if I follow this river that way, I think I run a risk of eventually getting to a territory that has a lot of crocodiles. Crocodiles? Gators? I can't remember. Yeah, I end up running the risk of getting into their territory, though, and their territory kind of sucks. So let's see. Yeah, notice my guy's kind of breathing a little heavier. Something else I'm going to want to do pretty early on is I'm going to want to get a thing set up so that I can start growing blueberries. Because if I can start growing blueberries, I'll be able to pretty much have an indefinite food supply with or without the turtles, and then I'll just need to worry about water. Although I'll still probably harvest meat and stuff. So yeah, there you go. So you see that big mountain right there? That actually... yeah, we can go into a whole snowy area. Yep, and I'm cold and wet, so I can't stay here. I can't explore here without some better equipment. Well, I could explore here. It would just risk killing me. But yeah, there's a whole frozen section here. Oh, actually, hang on, I just got something. Can I... I just got a small rock. Where is the small rocks? Oh. Wait, really? Okay, you know what? Let's get out of the frozen area first. And then I think I'm going to want to head on back. I'm going to want to try to go build up, or at least kind of get like a basic idea of what I want for a shelter done. Yeah, and if you look on the top left, you start to see those like freeze lines. That's what happens if you're cold and you stay outside in the night. You basically just start freezing to death. Which means, because I'm pretty far out from where I want to be, I'm going to have to go build myself a campfire. Pretty easy to do, luckily. It just takes a couple of sticks, some leaves. And then if this... So what is on my to-do list now? Is it a new... Okay, find a way to cook food. You know what? That actually isn't a bad idea, because food can and will spoil very quickly in this game if you're not careful. When the fuck did I pick up legs? Okay, that's weird. Yeah, you can actually, like, pick up entire human bodies, and, the effigies that we saw, those, like, really horrific things that were just obviously assemblages of human body parts, you can actually straight up make some of those on your own. You can make some of your own of those. And I think you set them on fire, and, like, I think some of them... I want to say, depending on the one you assemble, it actually changes what the enemies do. Like, some of them the enemies take as, like, a very hostile gesture, like it's basically a challenge. The others might scare them away. I don't really ever build them because I'm not a psychopath, but might be something worth exploring. Yeah, just to see. Okay, there we are. So right over there is going to be where I want to go. And then we're going to kind of go up and over. Man, yeah, this is going to be pretty tough. This is actually going to be really difficult because some of the, like, I'm just not going to have the capacity to carry enough stuff to do all of these areas as easily as I'd like. I think the last time I played this, I had like 3 or 4 people with me. So it was actually pretty easy to get through some areas. If there were like whole hordes of assholes, you can throw Molotovs and you can gotta fight them off as a group. Playing this solo is a very different experience and far, far more tense. The only thing I don't know, and admittedly it's because I, like all the times that I've beaten this all the times that I've beaten this primarily were before the 1.0 release, and every time I've beaten it since, I've beaten it with friends. Yeah, the thing that I don't know is whether or not they kept permadeath in. In the original iteration of the game, if you died too many times, you would actually end up, like, your file would basically be destroyed. You would permanently die. I think if you died twice, that was the case. Yeah, look, and there you go. You can see the plane. Right up on the hill. Oh, goody. Yeah, I think it was if you died twice, you would be permanently dead. I don't know if that's still the case or not. Oh, hello. Oh, perfect. There's aloe. All right. Yeah, aloe, and I want to say the... Is it this? No, yeah, so something, yeah, you can see it's a health mix, and then there's a health or an energy mix. So, yeah, we need a lot of different plants in order to really enable ourselves to do okay. But no, I need to get back. I want to get back. I want to kind of start staging out stuff, and then in the morning, I think we're actually going to go over towards the plane, because just past the plane is a kind of interesting little feature of the map that I remember kind of seeing it for the first time and being like, holy shit, what is that? Hey, come on, buddy. There we go. Have any of the assholes come out and seen me? So the game also has a really kind of cool system of doing stuff where I think it's the more destruction you cause, because like if I chop down trees, that's going to be a very big indicator of someone being here. If I'm just running around like killing plants and stuff and killing animals and eating them over open fires and stuff, I'm making less of a footprint. But yeah, I think the more that I do, the more damage I do to the map, like the trees and stuff, the angrier they get. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I think these are all dried, maybe with the exception of like that one lizard there. But yeah, dried meat, if I recall, does keep forever, which is damn nice. So let me go see something. What do I need to make a upgraded spear? Oh, I need bone. It's not stone. Okay. Okay, so that's just me being dumb. Alright. And then what can I make out of you? Yeah, it's just the spear bag. Let me see, can I... Oh, that's right, there's like stealth armor, it's basically a ghillie suit, okay. What about you? What can I make with you? I can't, I can just equip that. Okay. Oh, okay, so that's an arm, that's a piece of Timmy's toy. Nice. God, I really love the skybox to this game. It looks so good. Like that moon and how it's moving, it just... Like, everything about that is excellent. But okay, well... I think... Well, we're gonna kill the night here. I'm going to actually make myself... You know what, actually, here, let's kind of quick go through things. So yeah, this is obviously, like, just basics of the game. Tells you how to build a shelter, build a fire. You know, eat blueberries, avoid twin berries. I think there's actually a thing, there's white ones called snowberries that are also poisonous. But yeah, and then we have all of these different categories. There's a whole bunch of different types of fire, a whole bunch of different shelters. Yeah, and I mean, obviously, you know, a log cabin is going to take a lot. This is basically a lean-to, that's easily assembled. I'll probably build one of these at some point just to show it off, but... Then yeah, we got our food options, we have holders. Again, a lot of this stuff probably will get built. It'll just get built later. It'll get built off-stream, almost certainly. And then yeah, you can actually do like custom building assemblies and stuff, which is really cool. That's a lot of fun to use. You just got to be very careful with it. I have yet to understand the need for a rock path, but I guess it's just aesthetic. I don't know. And then obviously tree houses, more walls, target, blah, 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 blah. I'll probably be using liberal use of these as well as stick markers because they actually show up on the map. So if I had placed one, over there by that one tent, it could be there and I can color code them. So yeah, lots and lots and lots and lots of decor and items and useful things. Including traps, which actually kind of useful, kind of not. Oh, and of course there is the boats, which we will be making a houseboat at some point. Alright, so I need to go set up a camp. Oh yeah, and now this will start filling up with food. Or with water. So let me go think, what do I need to do here? I want to get a... Yeah, I want to get a garden done. Not that this is necessarily exactly where I plan on putting stuff, but I really just want to get myself kind of staged in. I want to have my food supplies pre-prepped. So, just for this episode, let's go ahead and kind of show you guys what how the whole chopping thing works. So, yeah, you physically have to chop down all the trees. Now, the good news is, trees do give you a not insignificant amount of wood. They give you, I think, like 4 or 5. Ah, shit. Well, this is a problem. Hang on. Yeah, they give you a handful of logs, which would be really useful. The obvious downside, of course, is that... Well, getting them... Shit, was that really my last leaves? Oh, this is gonna be this is gonna be very, very rough until I start, like, grinding out supplies shit. Because, yeah, obviously, fires don't really like the, yeah, they're not really big fans of the water, are they? So let me just get this. Yeah, I can get myself a couple of leaves. Come on, Boundless Buddy, you can do it. And then I really just need to make it until morning. Because once morning starts, then I'll probably... Oh, here we go. Perfect. Alright. We can go eat you. And now, is there a... Yeah, there we are. So you might have noticed I'm able to actually cycle through things. In here, it's barely any, but we did get a little bit of water. Hang on. Oh, I love doing that. Yeah, the seagulls are also very common here. Which, one of the reasons that that's useful is because, as you saw, you can make a bow and arrow. And if you can make yourself a bow and arrow, well, that's just useful for kind of, well, I would hope self-evident reasons. So let me see, what do I have? Okay, I just have blueberry seeds. So yep, I can go ahead, I can plant some bushes. I want to get another couple of these water collectors up. Just, I mean, I figure while I have... Well, it's raining, I may as well, right? You know, I don't know if seagulls actually can take stuff. I don't know if they can... Yeah, I don't know if they can, like, take the... What am I trying to say? Like, take food and stuff. I don't know if they can, like, take berries or anything. I don't think they necessarily can, but... I could be wrong. Okay. Well, I can't carry any more meat. Shit. Yeah, here, let's go on up, because right up here, too, is a whole bunch of stuff. There's a reason that this is my go-to spawn. It's because it's pretty damn well located. If you're kind of curious how the map is oriented, so if I recall right, I think this is sort of to the east. I think this is basically pretty far to the east. This is about as far to the east as you can get, if I recall right. No, now I'm trying to remember, because I think the map did rotate at one point. But anyway, yeah, it's reasonably far to the east. And that's the important part. Alright, make myself one more drying rack here. And then, yeah, what'll happen eventually is that I'll probably take these down. Do I really? Okay, that was weird. Oh, no. No. Hang on. We're going to torch these because, well, you can cook them and eat them. Instead, what I actually want to do is I want to burn them down for bones because I want to be able to upgrade my spear. Yeah, and there we go. So there is, well, a tiny bit of water in these. I guess only this one has enough to really drink, but yeah, we can also, just like we made the little berry container, and I have 21 of them luckily, we can eventually make like a water skin or a whole bunch of other stuff. But yeah, there we are. That was sort of the first plan. I just want to wait for these to quick burn out so I can get the... I want to try to get the bones off of them if possible. And then we're going to head on over towards the plane, because I want to show off one quick thing before we wrap up. Then yeah, like I said, what I'll probably do in between the videos is I'll go ahead and I'll start harvesting some stuff. You know, I'll see about getting a bunch of supplies, getting stuff done. What I kind of want to do, let me actually... Yeah, what I kind of want to do is I want to make myself a... That's not where I wanted it. Yeah, what I want to do is I want to basically build myself this foundation here. And then I want to have it be a bridge to the island. And then what I'll end up doing is I'll create a wall on that side that'll go ahead and protect me. And then I'll be able to go use... Ah, shit, I might have slightly fucked up here. Well, actually, maybe not? Yeah, okay, but there we go. That's going to take 62 frickin' logs. But otherwise, that looks reasonably decent. I'll probably, you know, I'll actually destroy this because I'll place it elsewhere. But yeah, that's sort of my go-to plan right now. I want to try to make a bridge leading over to there, because that's actually going to be the base itself, and it's easier to defend a bridge than a beach. And I'm going to be able to then kind of make a small wall over here with some defenses. And hopefully that'll mean we're able to... God, I hope that means you're able to, like, survive well. But okay, hang on 1 second here. So, if I put you here, if I put these here, what do I need? Ah, shit, I need 3 bones, fuck. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's quick get ourselves... Yeah, let's get ourselves a bite of lizard, why not? I'll get myself a drink of water. And actually, this is... Yeah, that is dried good, so I'm not going to screw myself if I do overextend a little bit. Yeah, let's head back towards the ship. Because this is really only going to start getting bad if and only if enemies start really attacking us before I'm ready. As long as I can get a reasonable pile of stuff done... Yeah, as long as I can get a reasonable pile of stuff done, if I can get, like, the basic walls and traps up, if I can get the... Yeah, if I can get the basic, like, defensive structures and everything, we should be okay. Yeah, I mean, eventually, depending on how quick I am and how much I do in between each recording, like, we'll probably have pushed the tree line back this far. Although I do think that the developers made it so that the game, the trees do regenerate, like, faster than they used to. Yeah, I think it used to be that the trees regenerated very slowly, or they maybe wouldn't at all. Yeah, something like that. Which obviously made it very difficult because you could potentially chop down every single tree in the game. Now the trees will actually pop back up unless... I think you have to explicitly... Yeah, I think you have to explicitly destroy, like, the... Back, you little bastard. There you go. You have to explicitly destroy the stump, I think, for them to despawn. Which is probably the right way to do it, in my opinion. I know one of the big complaints some people had about the game was like, oh hey, I built this really cool big base, but then trees kept spawning inside of it. Which I imagine is frustrating, because, yeah, if you build a wall and then you bring a tree down on top of it, as you might imagine, that tends to destroy the wall. Which is another very frustrating experience. Actually, you know what? I think over here... somewhere... I think it's that, maybe? No, I think somewhere over here, I think, is a entrance. It's another cave, because there's actually multiple cave systems in the game. Yeah, the one cave we went to, like, all of the caves don't necessarily link up with each other. There is actually a best route to go down them. I just don't remember what it is offhand. Because we'll be doing a lot more exploration. Like, I don't have really the same... I don't have the same, like, mastery, for lack of a better phrase, of the map that I did in the first Subnautica. What the fuck? What's with this rock? This is new. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Or if I have, I've ignored it. Yeah, here we are. So this is obviously the plane, which I want to get the hell away from. Anything else kind of around here? Yeah, I'm just looking for any stuff like this. This is really the important stuff. Because, yeah, they have, like, medication, they have duct tape. Well, electrical tape, technically, and all of these are just going to be useful. Or, yeah, they have snacks, which are basically just good food supplies. Like, every time we see these, unless I'm getting attacked, I'm probably going to try to check them. But there we go. That's what I wanted to show you guys, because I remember coming across this, I think shortly after they added it. And I remember being very, very surprised at this. I think... well, this has a certain name. And I think it's the word that, like, the natives gave it. It's like Cenotay or something like that. C-E-N-O-T-A... C-E-N-O-T-E, maybe? Or C-E-N-O-T-A, something like that. But yeah, it's either Cenotay or it's the sinkhole. And this is a fucking journey. And we're eventually gonna... oh shit. Wait, did he... hey buddy. what the fuck? How did he get up here? Okay, well there's our first exposure to the mutants. Not the mutants, the cannibals, the tribe, sorry, there's a bunch of different names that the fandom have. And I'll try... luckily I don't think I've used any that'll accidentally spoil the game, but... yeah. That's a problem. So this game's one of its big selling points, and frankly the developers did a damn good job with this, is it has a bastard clever AI. So the AI will actually attempt to fake you out. The AI will attempt, it'll do like fake charges and stuff, it will attempt to attack you, it'll try to intimidate you. And if you kill all but one member of a group and they run away, the one who ran away is going to come back with reinforcements. Yeah, which is a problem. Hello, that's another entrance down there. Kind of want us head out this way quick, because I think there's... yeah, here we are. I was looking for something like this. Oh, that's great. I forgot about that. Yeah, there's... the fuck was that? Yeah, there's some minor graphical bugs here. Oh, hello. Yeah, I forgot I can actually save at these, and you can even sleep in these out here, which is quite convenient, because there's going to be a lot of times that I'm probably going to be far from home that I'll want to try to sleep the night away. I was kind of hoping there'd be more stuff here, but... oh dear. Alright, well, it looks like whoever these poor fuckers are had a very, very rough time of it. Kind of just looking for more bones. Which you would think that they would have, but... ooh, hello. Rope. Rope, that is exactly what I needed. What did I need for... with the deer skin and rope? Was it... oh, this was the water skin, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Okay, that's perfect. Alright. Yeah, if I can get myself on a water skin... Oh, we'll be so much better off. Alright. No, at the risk of just catching myself exploring too much, because I don't want to make these episodes too long, let's kind of head our way back. Because, yeah, I mean, there's enough of this island to take a long time to explore. And there's probably... I'm trying to think. There's probably... maybe not quite as much of the island to explore as there is space in, like, Subnautica Below Zero, but there's a lot. There's a lot of room to explore in, and I'm really looking forward to showing off some of the stuff here. Alright, game. Let's see... Well, I'd really like it if I could generate my stamina, but sadly, I think they actually did add in, like, a stat system, too. Yeah, there we go. See how my stamina is there, and I think you can actually... Yeah, you can, like, boost your athleticism and strength stats and stuff. Which always felt a little bit weird, because I feel like in a situation like this, people are going to kind of, like, get leaner. They're going to start getting a lot slimmer. They'll start looking like what a lot of, like, I guess, hunter-gatherers would have looked like. Any of you... So I'm just checking for blueberries. I wanted to see if I could maybe stock up and just eat a little bit, try to recover some energy. But it looks like today's not my lucky day. So no, I'm just going to go ahead and start harvesting leaves from saplings here. Or from bushes. Yeah, and then let's head on back. What do I have for sticks? Now, what do I need to make a... temporary shelter, just that I'll be able to save when I get there. Oh yeah, here's the kicker too with the temporary shelter. After you sleep in it for one night, it goes away. Which was a real... well, actually I should say, that was the old version of the game. I don't know about it anymore. But yeah, that was a bit of a kick in the teeth when I remember I was playing this for the first time with friends like ages ago. Ah, damn. So, yes, as you can tell, you are able to throw the spear. But where exactly it goes is kind of a nebulous question. And obviously, if you do throw it, like if I threw it, you know, way off there or something, the odds of me finding it are basically zero. So I'll pretty much only be trying to throw it when I'm absolutely certain that I'll be able to recover it. So, you know, if there's like a rabbit there or something, you know, throwing it isn't going to really screw me over. Trying to think of where else I need to make sure I hit up in the next video. Because I know there's like a big main camp. And I know going down each of the... holes into the caves is... I mean, it may as well be a requirement. Like, the game just doesn't work. Oh. What? What the fuck? How did this little bunny bastard survive getting a... How did he survive that? Oh yeah, and then you can see there too, there's definitely circumstances where the game is, it kind of likes to take the piss a little bit. Ah, hell. Ah, hell. Ah, you asshole, come on. Fudge, alright. Well, is what it is. I'll have to go harvest them later. I wanted to see if I could get get another rabbit, because I think I am going to need rabbit skin to make... I think I needed to make a stick bag or a rock bag. I don't know. I'm not even sure that it's really a crafting recipe in here, or if it's just something else useful. Yeah, because that signals... Yeah, and I don't think it's like, it's any of these. Well, you know what? That's a problem, I guess, for future bonus. You little bastard, come on. There we go. Sorry, I know I'm spending time murdering animals that I probably shouldn't be, but I really want to see. Okay, so what else can I make? Yeah, okay, so it's a stick bag. Oh. Oh, okay, so that just needs... Oh yeah, and then there's a rock bag and a quiver. Alright. So I'll really just need to get a whole bunch of rabbit skin. You know, that'll be tough to do, but at the same time, it actually won't be that bad. For the most part, I'll just kind of have to, like, relearn how this whole thing works. Okay, yeah, so like that there, somehow I nailed the rabbit. Don't really know how. Which is actually pretty funny, but yeah, so again, I'll have to go ahead and just harvest a whole bunch of stuff later. We'll have to go see what I can get out of here. Because, yeah, eventually, too, I know that, like, you can very easily max out what you have. You know, there's a hard limit to your stuff, so, like, I think I can only carry so many rabbit skins, so many sticks, so many stones, so many whatever. I think, like, you can only carry a single turtle shell. So, yeah, I'll really need to go ahead and eventually spend a bunch of time harvesting items. Which, not really a big deal. I mean, it just gives me an excuse to kind of dick around in the game. Kind of like, again, with the Subnautica playthroughs. This is just a blast to play, so I'm not going to complain if the game kind of makes me spend some time in here that I can't show off. Oh, man. But yeah, so that was sort of our introduction to the forest. This is going to be fun, and I'm really looking forward to playing this. There's a lot to like here. There's a lot to see. And there's some pretty cool stuff, and the game does actually have multiple endings, too. Which I'm not sure if a lot of people know. Because a lot of people, I think, do just kind of see, like, one particular ending. Alright. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. In between the videos, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start building. I'm going to try to build myself the start of the base. I'm going to try to stockpile up some extra supplies so we're not running around looking for things. Yeah, just the basics at least, just so that we can have, like, you know, things like having some spare sticks, some spare stones, maybe some spare logs, if I can kind of stockpile extra furs and all that. Yeah, really just put myself in a position so that when we do start the next video, we're not totally screwed. Because next time, we're going to push along that way. And I know that way is going to have some really unpleasant things. And I can't wait to show them off to you. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you next time.